a treat. As you can see today, we are playing Clair Obscur. Love the messy. Ah, yes. That's the, yeah, whatever hairstyle. Thanks, Leo. So we're gonna play Clair Obscur today. If you remember, in November, I was delighted I got the game. I could not run it in my computer, got a new computer. And then there was something with Windows, SAC, some security thingy. And recently the game was patched, so it runs. And so I tried it, I played it for a bit on the easiest setting just to see whether I would like the game. And I like it very much. So I am ready to restart the game. I have a controller. Hang on. There we go. Ooh, the music might be loud. I mean, I know the music is beautiful, but I also like you to hear me. But from time to time, I'll just shut up so you can enjoy the music, which I got the Steam Award for the best soundtrack. It is very pretty. So here I am. I have a controller. I played for a little bit, but I never played with a controller, so I still go, hey, that's the one. Why, that's the one. So fortunately, this is not a real-time combat system, so I sort of can manage. I think I pressed A. Isn't that how I started? I think. Alright, I didn't do it properly. Lasted hello, and Infinity, welcome on in. Friend. So, I tested the game on story. That was for an hour, a little over an hour. I died only twice on the easiest setting to try and make it just a little bit more interesting. We'll try the Expeditioner. That's the intended difficulty. We'll see. They do say that you can change the difficulty throughout the game. If I just keep dying and it's pathetic and we just want to get out of this one area, I might switch back. Or maybe it's just gonna be too easy. I'm gonna say, give me expert, give me hardcore, Iron Man. Won't happen. I'm going to leave the text in English, but I put the audio in French, and I do believe there's the subtitles enabled, so you get to hear the lovely, lovely French, but you also get to understand what they're saying. Okay. Let's go. Still with us, Latte? Yes, you're still with us? I was considering skipping the intro, thinking that most of you must have seen the trailer. The game started a zillion times. I've seen it once, but only once, and I don't mind seeing it again. Like Morrowind's intro, I'd skip, but... So this is the year 30, or the 34.
Welcome, friend.
Bacon Invader, long time no see. Happy New Year. Also Infinity and Lastutin and Leo. I don't think I've seen you or talked to you. Welcome on in. How is it going? I heard Clair Obscur.
Quitte à offrir une fleur à une femme, tu devrais peut-être le faire avant qu'elle ne se flétrisse et ne meure.
Qui, la fleur? Ou Sophie?
Ouh, de l'humour noir, Sophie adorerait.
Welcome, friend.
Hello, welcome on in. How many of you have seen or played this game?
Tu es censé les aider à préparer le festival.
Pourquoi? Installer 3 tables? Ça va aller.
Oh, tu sembles sous-estimer l'engouement de Lumière pour l'expédition. Il y en a au moins 5, d'accord?
Magnifique.
T'as déjà essayé de lancer avec ton autre bras? Parce que si tu pouvais toucher la peintresse, au moins ça pourrait être utile.
Tu sais, tout passe-temps n'est pas forcément utile. Je profite de mon inutilité d'aujourd'hui car je serai peut-être utile demain.
Deep
Bientôt,
stuff.
on fera bien plus que jeter des cailloux.
C'est ce que ceux des autres expéditions disaient aussi.
Tu sais qu'ils ont donné leur vie pour nous montrer la voie, pas vrai?
Oui, je sais. Désolée.
Ouais.
They gave her such a French outfit.
Tu n'aurais pas une fleur à offrir?
The ponytail, the striped t-shirt, the little dainty scarf.
C'est juste que... J'ignore par où commencer. Après 4 ans de séparation, que veux-tu que je lui dise le jour de son gommage?
C'est à moi que tu demandes ça? J'en sais rien.
Gommage, a pretty French word for eraser. Eraser?
Sophie, ça fait un bail. On pourrait...
Welcome, friend.
Twitch and Firefox stopped trying 2 years ago because it's worse than on Fox or any other browser. It's so pretty. It's so very pretty. I am rubbish at... Did you see? I didn't even look down to find the X button. Take it? Yes. I'm winning this game. I'm totally doing it. And yes, it's gonna be very painful to see me walk around because I'm so used to using my keyboard. This is gonna be fun. I do get the impression that Chrome is heavier on the system, but it's not like I've done, you know, benchmark to compare things and stress test, that sort of thing. Ah. See? See, it's all good. You're still with us, my Flo? No, I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm just surprised. There you go. There you go. All right, let's go do this thing. This is so pretty. Yesterday, we went to see Avatar. Also, maybe late to the party. And particularly the intro scene. For me, it felt like a video game. It looked really good, but it looked like a really, really good video game.
Prêt à la revoir?
Oui, oui,
Oui,
oui.
je crois bien.
On est prêt à la revoir. Yeah, like it looked like a beautiful video game, but not like a film. A real thing. Opera, opera, opera. Okay, it's opera both ways. I was trying to read it. I doubt there's anything to see or do here, but that gives me a bit of time to step on the flowers. They don't mind. So there's a lighthouse that's completely borked. People in uniforms, I'm assuming of previous, maybe even the first expedition. And currently it's 34. Gotcha. It's not our turn yet. Yet. It will be tomorrow, won't it? Propacino, hello, welcome on in. Thank you for voting on my Discord to help me choose between Morrowind and Clair Obscur. That way I could boot Clair Obscur without feeling guilty. So thanks a lot for voting. See, I already know how to jump. The other buttons do nothing, but as expected of a tutorial. Gosh, I wish. Would it be very stupid if when I'm running around I just keep to my keyboard? Look how... Look how easily I walk.
J'ai peut-être un peu emprunté les crochets à l'Académie des expéditions.
Tu as emprunté les crochets.
Je les avoir quand je travaillais comme messagère.
Okay. No, gotta learn to use a controller. Wow, we're so cool. And look at the hair. It's so very French, I guess. I won't regret
Allez,
it.
Gustave, accélère un peu.
Bah oui, accélère,
Sinon,
Gustave.
Sophie se sera déjà fait
I
gommer
know,
le temps que
I know.
t'arrives.
Maël,
X again. Wow, I feel like an action figure. Did you see that? Impressive.
J'arrive pas à croire que Sophie ait déjà 33 ans. Elle a l'air tellement plus jeune que toi.
merci.
Elle est si populaire qu'elle doit déjà avoir un collier plein de fleurs.
Ouais, très probablement.
Okay, I like that. Because I'm not very confident with my running around with a controller. But they don't let me jump. Like, I can't fall off the path. I hadn't tested it before. I was just too scared. And I was like, go slowly. No. But now I don't have to worry. Okay, cool. Are we jumping again? Yes. So cool. Found out that I accidentally deleted an old pizza jam entry I wanted to finish. Oh no. That's a shame. I do have a couple of Morrowind mods that I started and I didn't finish. And to me they still feel like they were gonna be the best mods. The first one was to be a shaman, and I created a whole bunch of offhand weapons, one for each creature in the game, and having it equipped would give you different powers, and you would visit the tombs to harness the power of the spirits and stuff, and I lost it. And I had spent so much time creating everything that there's no way I'm ever starting it again. So that's sad. I understand the feeling of having something started and not being able to finish it due to accidental deletion. Says Maël. Quoi?
Tu as l'air tendu.
Well, yeah, because our ex, who's only 33, is going to disappear.
Oui, oui.
Look at the gorgeous hair. When I tried on my older computer, it was all very, very ugly.
Je sais ce qu'il te faut.
Yeah.
Un petit du...
Non.
Yes. See.
Allez, ça te fera du bien. Tu peux pas aller voir Sophie en faisant une tête pareille.
I actually like her trousers very much. They're cool.
Et...
D'accord.
Ouais.
Yes, just one, so I'm sure. Yes, action points, I worked that out. And we have turn-based, good. Attacking gives me action points, whereas the skill use them. The basic attack I don't have to do anything, but when the enemy attack, that's what I need. B to dodge, and our B is this one. Let's try to dodge. Oh, too soon. But no, don't stop me when I'm focusing. Okay, it's too easy. Tell me when to. Now I can use my skills. We have the overcharge, but right now I only have 2, so I don't want to do that, right? No, I have to. No, I can't. Okay. Let's not do the tutorial again. Pressing A at the right time will improve the skill effect. Okay. Many years ago, I played a game on the PS2 called Gladius, and it was all turn-based combat, and every attack was on a timer where you would have to hit certain things at certain times. And at first I found that very stressful, but I did get better, and for this one I was trying to figure out, but it's just, if you manage it you get extra things. We're gonna dodge. No, parry. If you manage it you get extra things, if not it doesn't make your attack less hurtful. And parry is really good again. Parry is really good but harder, and now we can overcharge. against a teenage girl. I don't know that this is really good. I don't know, it feels wrong overcharging, going with the strongest attack we have against a teenage girl.
Avoue que tu te sens mieux. Je t'ai vu sourire. Bon,
Yeah.
je l'ai vu près de l'arbre rouge et
Oh,
blanc.
color of Lumina can be consumed to give additional Lumina. Did we get any of that?
La place est bondée.
Allez.
J'ai toujours du mal à comprendre pourquoi les gens fêtent le gommage. Mais après tout,
Well, I
l'arbre
assume.
rouge et blanc.
I
J'ai toujours
assume.
trouvé si beau.
Oui,
J'ai un
magnifique.
peu du mal à comprendre. Vous avez rompu il y a longtemps, Sophie et toi.
Mhm.
Mais manifestement, tu l'aimes encore.
Welcome, friend.
Alors, pourquoi avoir attendu aujourd'hui pour lui parler? Tu crois pas que c'est un peu tard?
C'est un peu tard. Okay, before he goes and explain everything. Space Ducks, salut. C'est Final Fantasy en France. Ouais, c'est ça. Final Fantasy en France, exactement. Beaucoup d'émotions et des sentiments juste comme Final Fantasy. Amusez-vous bien si vous voulez dans ce monde du jeu vidéo. Merci beaucoup Space Ducks. Et j'ai mis les dialogues en français. Pour moi et pour toi, en fait. The clothes look very, very French, yes. Especially the teenage girl with the name Maëlle. Very, very French. With the dainty little scarf. So much like it. All right. And I assume the reason why people are celebrating the gommage is because it's the only way. They have to say goodbye and they have to, just like a funeral. Is this accurate of the daily French experience? Yes, definitely. Especially the mech arm and the way we jump from platforms to platforms. Oh, the great wheel. Very French, indeed. No, but it feels very much of Paris is it early century? I would say early century. Oh, we've changed, but you know, 1900s, Universal Exposition type of time. It's a surreal postcard Paris. You want me to increase the volume, both mine and the game? I can do. No, mine I cannot. I can increase the game, and for mine, let me see, I can give myself a bit of gain. All right. Hopefully I am not exploding anybody's ears. How's that for you, Skink? Also, because I'm playing with this, I realize I'm leaning quite far from my screen and I'm further away from my microphone. I should probably stay closer. Okay, good. Somewhat better. You want more? I mean, the music is very quiet currently. My streams are generally very quiet. I'll keep the gain on my microphone, and with the game I'm always so worried because right now it's very quiet and then a fight starts and they go shkra shkra and it's super loud. We'll see how it goes. Feel free to tell me to change. Hello?
Sophie est là, en bas.
C'est vrai?
Oui, je sais.
C'est bien.
Bonne chance. Je suis là pour toi si ça se passe pas comme prévu.
D'accord.
Merci.
You never said why they broke up. I'm sure we'll get the answer. So cool. Would you look at that? I wonder if everyone travels that way. Oh my god. I mean, the beret and the skirt. Could it be more a cliche? Which is fine. It's part of the mood.
Ces derniers jours ont été merveilleux.
Yeah, she's very French. And as expected, she's got plenty of flowers.
On peut parler?
Gustave.
Mm-hmm.
Je vous aime tous.
I wouldn't be able to wear my berry like that. I need to sink it a bit more on my head, otherwise it flies away. But I'm only French, so what do I know?
C'est pourtant... si t'as de la place.
Il y en a toujours.
Tu sais
Tu
que...
m'as manqué.
Pardon.
Tu
Toi
n'avais
aussi.
pas... D'accord.
Toi d'abord.
Non, toi.
They're cute. They're very cute. C'est utile pour tout le monde.
Tu sais ce que je ressens et j'aurais aimé que... Tu sais, je me dis souvent qu'à un autre endroit, ou bien à une autre époque...
Tu n'arrives toujours pas à finir tes phrases, hein?
Non, ça n'a pas changé.
Ça m'a manqué.
Incomplete sentences.
Je ne t'ai jamais reproché de vouloir y croire. Toi, tu te bats. Pour changer les choses. Je comprends. C'est juste... dans un autre monde. Pas vrai?
Nous briserons le cycle pour qu'elle ne vole plus jamais l'avenir de personne.
Seuls les gens têtus peuvent changer le monde. Et tu es la personne la plus têtue que je connaisse. Merci. Tu m'accompagnes jusqu'au port?
Oui.
This has got to be the saddest last date. I'm going to increase the volume. Wait for this to be over. Okay. Let me see what it says in my settings. Okay, everything is at the maximum. I suppose I can do that, so we still hear it if I'm alt tabbing. And let's increase the volume on OBS. Alright. We should get more volume for the next cutscene. Oh, now we're her. Look at the spinning skirt. Press L to change character. Okay. We'll keep running around. Oh, Laticam is empty. Indeed. He left us. We'll run with the girl because I understand she'll be gone very soon. So, is this the dead end? This looks like a dead end. There's a thing. I got chroma, which is currency, right? That's disappointing. I thought, you know, if I ran through it, I would just send all the petals swirling. What am I looking at here? Nothing. Nothing. Don't know how to jump. Okay. Oh, I think it indicates where I started on this
Je
map.
n'ose même pas imaginer ce que tu es en train de vivre.
Je vais bien. Si, je t'assure. J'ai eu 33 belles années. Et nous avons eu toute notre vie pour nous y préparer. Nous allons bien. Enfin, presque tous.
Pas moi.
Ça va aller.
That cutscene before when they were talking, I'm not gonna say that I was incredibly emotional, but it was a little bit emotional. And I had seen it before, but in very low res, so I think it didn't impact me as much. I'm not in tears or anything, but yeah, it was touching to see them fumble on their words and not knowing what to say. Then again, what do you say to somebody who's going to be deleted in an hour? Do we know what this thing is? Like, clearly he's mining it. Is he cleaning it? I hope there's some use for that. And it's party time.
Welcome, friend.
Reptiloid, hello, happy new year. Or maybe because we're playing a French game and people are speaking French in it, I should say bonne année. She's so la la la. Okay, what do we have? We got flying stuff. We got a thing. I know how to jump, so that's good. Hello! Thank you so much for subscribing for the second month, right? Really appreciate it. I think I will. I've played already a little over an hour. How do I get up there? How far can I jump? Which? This far. I'm still going to assume that chroma is money. Oh, this is what we see just there behind the lamppost. This is so Paris, where you would have the shows and the concerts and things. Now I'm curious. It's okay, I've had lunch. We have all kinds of bread. I'm not seeing any baguette. Now I have to express doubt on how French this place is supposed to be. Oui, bonne année, bonne santé. That's how we wish each other a happy new year. More of that thing. I don't know if it's growing or if it just arrived at one point. Okay, I got the chroma.
Ah, la merveilleuse Sophie. T'es toujours aussi sublime, ma chérie.
I guess that's the perk of dying when you're 33. You don't have to worry about wrinkles and you know, double chin or anything like that.
Cyril, vil flatteur. Laisse-moi deviner. Tu as besoin d'aide?
Aussi belle que perspicace.
It's going to make her work.
Vois-tu, je réfléchis à notre une pour demain. Et qui pourrait mieux l'écrire que quelqu'un qui fête son jour spécial aujourd'hui?
Son jour spécial. It's a euphemism.
Alors, quel sera le sujet de l'article?
Eh ben, en fait...
Tu le sais pas? T'es vraiment un gros fainéant.
Aide-moi, je t'en supplie.
D'accord. Réfléchissons à un titre.
The pale sun stands above the crimson blossom. Let's go with that.
Cyril devrait vraiment prendre son travail au sérieux.
Oh, allez, j'ai vraiment besoin de ton aide.
The pale sun stands above the crimson blossom. Beautiful, poetic. Let's go for something optimistic, but maybe unrealistic.
L'expédition 33 part à la rencontre de son destin.
The translation is not exactly the same, because in the French they're saying the expedition goes towards its destiny, which is not the same thing than saying that they will be on a destined journey. You know, this sounds, the English version sounds like they might be the one. The French version just means, you know, they're going, it's their fate. Good luck to them.
Un titre au sujet de l'expédition.
Ouais.
Audacieux.
Ah oui.
Plus personne ne s'en préoccupe vraiment après toute cette succession d'échecs. Mais c'est vrai que ça pourrait faire une chouette histoire. Super. Maintenant, je suis inspiré.
Okay. Gustave will be pleased.
T'es vraiment divine, Sophie.
N'oublie pas de me créditer.
Jamais. Tu me connais.
Sorry, I interrupted him.
Merci. Pour toutes ces fois.
Ça a toujours été un plaisir, mon ami.
Oh, I would imagine in Japanese it's even worse. Like, the difference here was kind of subtle.
Prends bien soin de toi.
But I imagine, I don't know enough Japanese to be able to tell, but when you see the wonky English and you go,
Ouais.
So I guess it's a blessing for me to not know Japanese so well I can't tell.
What was the difference?
In French,
Yeah, I was listening.
the French version was saying Expédition 33 part vers son destin. So really they're going towards their destiny, and the English translation says that they're going on their destined journey, on the destined journey.
So towards their destiny versus it being their destiny.
Yeah, like it could be the one. But seeing as I'm an exceptional player, obviously Expedition 33 will be the last one.
Obviously.
And all the people who were erased are going to come back and will be allowed to go all together. That's my prediction. AI translation cannot happen fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, like I do look at a lot at English or French word translating in English, and the other way around, just looking at Google Translate, it's way better than it was. It's not AI, but presumably AI can do just as good. But it's not perfect, really. I still think that you need a set of eyes of people who know both languages to make sure it's fine. And have the context. Like, without context, you know, it could go either way. Okay. Oh, this is very funny. You see the title of the newspaper? It's called Le Canard Éclairé. Canard literally means duck, but it's also slang for a newspaper. And canard. It's like, yeah, slang. So it's funny that they call it that. Okay. Oops. I've been going around in a circle. I don't see anything shiny. I'm a little confused about all the necklaces of flowers. Presumably it's everybody who is 33 who's getting erased today that has one, and all the people who love them give them flowers to have a full necklace. What about these people? Did they already go poof, or decided that the colors were not good for their skin tone?
Wait, are you giving major spoilers to people who are watching the game right now?
How could I? I don't know the game.
But because you have played it and you're saying they will get erased.
Yeah, I've seen the... Well, we know it's the gommage. It means erasal, so...
Okay.
I know, we talked to this guy. Okay, that's the problem with the controller. I get so turned around. So let me try. That's where I got the shiny thing. Okay, so I am going this way. Let's run. You don't have anything? You do have things. Tools.
Hé, dites!
Hey, you. That's not exactly what she says, but okay.
me semblez être une femme de goût.
Mhm.
Je viens juste de finir une sculpture du légendaire esquier. C'est sans doute mon chef-d'œuvre, et pourtant tout le monde semble s'en moquer. Comment puis-je l'améliorer?
In English, canard is slang for a damaging story or rumor that isn't true. That would make sense, because the newspaper we still have a newspaper called Le Canard Enchaîné, the chained dog / newspaper, where they would write scathing articles about, well, whoever they're writing about. So that makes sense that one might be the extension of the other. Paint it, add some color. A statue painting, you'll have to go back in 5 years. Maybe sculpt something more menacing like a Nevron. But it's done. And so with painting. I don't think any of those option is good.
Vous pourriez peut-être le peindre? Lui ajouter un peu de couleur?
Le peindre? C'est génial. Je savais bien que j'avais raison de vous demander. Merci pour votre aide.
Such a shame. This Sophie person seems to be excellent at everything. Everybody
Avec
loves
grand plaisir.
her. Such a shame that she has to
Je
go.
m'y remettrai dès demain.
Mhm.
Je vois que vous avez des fleurs.
Yep.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Sophie.
Eh bien, Sophie, en guise de remerciement, je graverai votre nom sur cette statue.
Oh, ce n'est pas la peine.
Si, j'y tiens.
If we ever come back, I hope to remember to check if there's the name. Estelle is a tomboy? No, like she's clearly a girl, but she's wearing pants and she's an artist. But she doesn't look like a tomboy. Les canards d'espace? It doesn't exist. Space ducks would be very, very funny indeed. Maybe in the future. I think I got turned around again, didn't I? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ooh. What are you? What?
Mon costume de Gestral est le plus beau.
Costume de Gestral. I don't know about the Gestral, but they like to dance. Must be difficult to get paint out of hair. I'd imagine so.
Dites, madame, vous croyez que les Gestrales existent vraiment?
Bah oui.
Évidemment.
I mean, nobody could invent that.
C'est ce que je crois, moi aussi. Les autres se moquent de moi, mais je sais qu'ils sont vrais.
I don't even know which one is speaking to me. How do they see anything? Is that why they're just dancing on the same spot because they can't move? Also, how, like, the thing, it's like growing out of their head. Did they glue it? Clearly the one on the right used a lot more glue than the one on the
Un
left.
jour, je sais que j'en rencontrerai un.
This is a bit disturbing.
Même si ça veut dire rejoindre une expédition. Je lèverai une armée de Gestrales et on battra la peintresse.
Ouais, la pâtresse.
Et moi et mon petit frère, on vivra avec les Gestrales. Et ils seront notre nouvelle famille.
Sounds like a
On
plan.
en a marre de l'orphelinat.
Yeah, and imagine if anyone who's 33 gets erased, that's lots of orphans. I saw something. Oh yes, localization can be viable. I think localization is necessary. Like, you do want the game to be accessible to as many people as possible, and you can't expect all of them to speak English. On the other hand, if it's badly done, maybe you're better off with the original version, assuming it's English. But if there wasn't French there, if there was an English translation, then a whole bunch of people would never play the game.
Si les légendes sont vraies, ils adorent vraiment se battre.
Sometimes you have to strike a balance between being faithful to the original and not ignoring the fact that you're adapting for a very different cultural context. Very true. And like I was pointing out some slight differences, but it doesn't change the vibe of it too much. It's not like it's confusing or just wrong. And also, even with the same set of images and story, depending on the culture, people might get something different from the story. And so I would assume that the translator would go towards that because that would make sense for them. It becomes a problem when they make too many creative liberties to the point of disrespecting the original version. Yes, I agree very much. I've always had a problem with The Lord of the Rings, the French version, where they translated Bilbo, and in The Hobbit, both. Bilbo, they translated it to Bilbon, put in an O-N at the end, which is a very, like, the nasal vowels are quite typical. Not unique to French. They exist in other languages, I'm sure, but still, it's very French. And they changed it simply because the person translating made a judgment call that Bilbon sounded more French than Bilbo. And that may be the case, but Bilbo is not French to begin with. That always annoyed me. And the other translation that I thought was absolutely horrendous was the one of the horse, Shadowfax, which I don't remember which language. One of the Scandinavian language probably is like fax is the main. Like, it's beautiful, Shadowfax. It sounds so lordly and beautiful. And in French, they did a literal translation. They called him Crin Gris. And crin, yes, it's the mane, but it's not a nice word. When you say crin, it evokes like really dry hair, because typically the mane is not very smooth or anything. Crin Gris, grey mane. It sounds bad. Like it could be the name of a donkey. Yes, that would be a perfect name for a grey donkey. Anyway, so translation. That always annoyed me. I'm gonna stop there. There were more examples. My god, yes, there's another one. In The Hobbit, they translated the name of the dragon from Smaug, Smaug, to Schmuck, something like that. It sounds like I think it's the Czech translation. Schmack or Schmuck, something like that. Why? Why do they change the name? Like, sometimes the literal translation doesn't bring more. Anyway. In Norwegian as well. Grey men, comme les loups hommes, or like in World of Warcraft, grey men. Though it's Shadowfax, it's beautiful. Anyway.
C'est pour ça que je m'entraîne tous les jours en cognant sur mon petit frère.
But that's horrible.
C'est... Oui. J'imagine que tu ferais un excellent gestral.
Merci.
So, gestral, assuming they exist, are nice and have various hairstyles. We've seen the statue. I don't think that any of this is very important. It just adds flair and context to the story. Rejoignez l'expédition. Crèmerie, restaurant, fromagerie. That's weird. Crèmerie is where you got about your dairy. Yeah, fromagerie is for cheese in particular. And it's also a restaurant. It doesn't look like they're selling anything. Honestly, I'm gonna criticize everything that's not French enough. I won't. Not to mention that this is not meant to be an exact representation. This is the flower market. Okay. Now I know. That's where people are buying flowers for their loved one before they gommage, which has become a verb now. Hello?
Bonjour Gustave. Qu'est-ce qui t'amène? Tu veux une autre fleur?
Non. Celle que tu m'as suggérée était parfaite.
Tant mieux. Ces guirlandes sont nos derniers adieux. Alors je tiens à ce qu'elles soient spéciales. J'ai aussi mis une guirlande de côté pour toi. Mais pour fêter ton retour, pas pour tes adieux. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Merci, Ophélie.
That's very nice of her. Very optimistic. Why did I switch to him? Swedish translation of The Hobbit called the orcs Vetar, Vaten, a local catch-all for diminutive bad critters. Like vermin. I guess it's closer to vermin. Nowadays they wouldn't bother. Orc goblins are so common everyone knows what they are. Yes. They translated Strider to Vidvandrer, which just sounds silly, makes Aragorn seems less mysterious and more like some old hermit. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to translate things. I think it's very...
Oh, Lune est en train de jouer.
Who is Lune?
Vous feriez un beau couple tous les deux.
Yes, no, I know Lune. She's one of the Far Wanderer.
Ou peut-être, il s'est déjà passé quelque chose, non?
No. Okay, Lune is playing. Somebody is playing. I think that's her over there. I didn't know she was a musician. Is that her? Ah, yes. I did not recognize her because of the light on the hair. She looked like an old lady. Wow, my god, Lune is so popular that we just can't talk to her. Lune could not afford shoes. She must have sold them to get that guitar. That's how you know a true artist. I am. Not all who we wander are lost. Yes. What are we throwing? Nothing. But now we know this is a trash can. Can I maybe see Lune if I go up there?
Nina.
I heard a s'il vous plaît, Nina. Poisson frais. 22 francs the kilo. Don't remember the conversion. No, we just can't. We just can't see Lune up close. And we can't go that way. What else do we have? Painting. Hydrate. I actually have water. And a cup of tea. Would you believe it?
Feels so unfair somehow.
How does it feel unfair?
I have later.
I made you a cup of tea at the same time I made a cup of tea for myself. What do I have? This is a puka tea called Relax. I think it's the one with marshmallow something. I don't quite remember. So that's the tea I have. Avowed was not that good. I think I have it on my wish list. Was that because the characters were not attractive, or there's more to it? Because I play Morrowind, I cannot really deal with unattractive characters. I replace them. Somebody's gonna paint
Cette
us.
femme est vraiment exquise.
Ah oui, très exquise, très française.
Amoureux?
Pas tout à fait. C'est son art que j'aime. Je manque d'inspiration ces temps-ci. Plus personne n'achète de tableaux. Mais ce n'est pas parce qu'elle s'appelle la peintresse que la peinture c'est maléfique.
Votre toile semble pour le moins vide.
J'ai besoin d'inspiration. Mais vous, je vois bien que vous êtes amoureuse. De ce monsieur, j'imagine.
That's a very personal
Nous
question.
avons rompu.
4 years ago.
Ce n'est qu'un détail dans les affaires de cœur. Mais c'est cette passion que je recherche désespérément dans ma peinture. Je sais. Et si vous me montriez une danse évoquant l'amour et la tristesse?
Sure, she's dying today, but she can dance for
Je
you.
suis aussi le peintre officiel de l'opéra. Vous voulez bien m'aider? Si vous êtes ma muse, vous pourriez devenir le tableau principal de l'opéra de Lumière.
Sure. It's a cool thing to do before you die.
Fantastique. Vous pouvez commencer. Tenez,
you want to
délicieuse
play
madame, prenez ce pinceau et
No, you
montrez-moi votre colère.
Cinematic King.
What do you mean I'm playing right now?
Yeah,
And I'm
so
not even on easy level, like those buttons don't push themselves.
this is story on hard mode.
Yes.
There's two people talking about Awabd.
Yes, I need to catch up. You know the game?
I think they mean Avowed.
Yeah, well, switching letters around is fine.
It's a point and click game from What Jedi.
Oh.
It's a very good game.
It's a very good game.
So it tells a nice set of stories.
I wish we had gotten the original version of Avowed from the first teaser when it seemed to be much darker in tone. Okay. I would like, I mean,
Wait a second, I'm thinking of Unavowed. That's a completely different game. Never mind. Bye. Can I have a cup?
I can give you your cup. And do not listen to Aurea, she just doesn't know anything about games.
About point and click game.
It's not because you make some that you suddenly can speak with authority on the matter.
No.
Honestly. You heard good things, never played it. I think I have it wishlisted at some point, but like I think I mentioned that last week that it's an odd resolution that I want to play video games. Bracket that are not Morrowind. That's it. So this one is beautiful. I think I like it. I'm gonna finish that one before considering anything else. And also my Steam has hundreds of games. Hundreds. So
But not quite thousands yet.
I
Maybe
do
that's
not
good.
have 1,000 games.
And you're pretty close.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Alright. We're dancing apparently.
D'accord.
Allez, évitez les superbes techniques de votre dame. Allez, évitez les superbes
We're
techniques de
just
votre dame.
dodging.
C'était splendide. Encore.
No, too soon.
Sublime.
Are we
Une
done?
dernière fois.
Welcome, friend.
Are here on ground for permanent bans?
C'était splendide. Splendide.
Splendide. Oui, c'était magnifique.
J'étais si fasciné qu'il ne m'a fallu que quelques minutes pour terminer le tableau.
Wow. I think it was very much passive aggressive though.
C'est agréable de savoir qu'une partie de nous restera dans ce monde après aujourd'hui.
Splendid with an E at the end to make it French.
Merci.
C'est moi qui devrais vous remercier. Cette danse était très émouvante.
See, I didn't feel that. I didn't get
Je la
emotion from that
proposerai pour le
dance.
nouveau tableau de l'opéra que nous devons réaliser cette année.
Je pensais que ce n'était pas si impressionnant, mais d'accord.
L'amour sera toujours très impressionnant.
Ah, l'amour.
Oh, et tenez, en guise de remerciement, Je vois que votre ancien petit ami fait partie de l'expédition. Cela pourrait lui être utile.
See, he said ancien petit ami, ex-boyfriend. But in that, I mean, he stressed it like ancien. But I think the English version, your not boyfriend, is better. Not as a perfect translation, but at carrying the meaning. I got a recode that can be consumed to reallocate a character's... It's a reskill, right? Am I supposed to... No, that's way. We're going that way. I may miss a couple of interactions.
Qui ça? La peintresse?
Regarde-la. Elle a l'air triste. Peut-être qu'elle est prisonnière, elle aussi. Piégée dans le même cycle que nous. C'est bête, non?
Il n'y a vraiment que toi pour choisir l'empathie dans un moment pareil.
C'est l'un des derniers choix qu'il me reste.
Moi, j'en serais incapable.
Personne ne te demande de le faire.
This Sophie, she's too good to be true, isn't she? But like, how can he see, or how can she see the paintress? I see the 34 in the distance. More of the mineral goo. Ooh, there's something happening over there. I don't know whether you can tell she looks... I assume she's over there in the distance, right? I don't know that you can tell that she looks sad or anything in particular. People. So is this one of those romance sexing kind of games that's popular nowadays? I have no idea. I would say no, like she's going away. So probably not.
Salut Sophie.
Oh, Maëlle. Je ne m'attendais pas à te voir ici.
Je me suis portée volontaire pour aider à guider jusqu'à l'orphelinat les jeunes qui perdent leurs parents. Ceux qui n'étaient pas inscrits pour avoir une famille d'accueil.
C'est tellement gentil de ta part.
See, I don't think I would have children. I mean, maybe they don't have much of a choice, like it happens. But if I know I'm gonna die in my 30s, or really start early so they're grown up by the time I have to go,
Il faut dire que
I really like Miles' outfit. Oh, she's an orphan. No, she's not. Like, she's gonna disappear
Fais très attention durant
by the
l'expédition.
end of the intro.
Gustave m'a dit beaucoup de choses merveilleuses à ton sujet.
il m'en a dit plein sur toi aussi. Je lui ai toujours dit que vous auriez jamais dû rompre.
Regarde ces orphelins. C'est à ce sujet que nous étions en désaccord.
Wow, they broke up because of orphans.
Mais j'espère que vous pourrez changer les choses, Gustave et toi. Afin que plus personne ne se retrouve face à ce choix impossible.
Ouais. Espérons-le.
Au revoir.
Dans notre prochaine vie.
Okay, let's go see the show.
Il faut vraiment être dingue pour utiliser les pictos sur son propre corps.
So picto are like tattoos.
Pourquoi? Le spectacle ne t'a pas plu?
Si, il est super, mais se graver de la chroma dans la chair, ouf, c'est vraiment brutal. Et juste pour une danse.
But they're wearing the necklace, they're going to go poof.
Les pictos, je préfère les peindre sur mes machines. Je suis pas assez cinglé pour m'en mettre sur le corps.
Mais ça pourrait être utile, non? Les expéditions les utilisent tout le temps.
Ouais, mais c'est que des dingues dans les expéditions. Au moins, ils peuvent enlever leurs pictos facilement s'ils changent d'avis.
Can they? Oh yes, we can switch them around. They're like pieces of equipment. I know that. a better view? No, we don't really. But presumably I need to go down there.